off the enrollment fee. The next challenge begins on March 23rd. You can get all the info at fxblincoln.com. Don't wait any longer. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, folks. Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and the Chevrolet and GMC Truck Month is now underway. We've got huge savings in Louisville. Get $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months on select models. Yes, you heard right. That's $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months happening right now at Cobble. So take that short money saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at cobblecars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit. Stock number G214773.
Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $15 off any regular price athletic shoes with respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, and On Running. And don't forget, Browns carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln. Spring is a time of new beginnings and trying new things. If you haven't tried Fuhrer's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For parties for St. Patrick's Day and Easter, or celebrating the NCAA tournament with friends, there's no better dip to bring everyone together and celebrate something from Nebraska. Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fuhrer's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
Stop by TCA Outdoor Power on March 22nd and 23rd for an open house and customer appreciation celebration. TCA Outdoor Power is a locally owned business located at 6210 South 57th Street and prides itself on being Lincoln's only elite steel dealership for over 20 years. On March 22nd and 23rd, enjoy 10% off select steel products and up to $350 off on select battery tools. Also, if you buy 2 steel batteries, you can double your limited warranty. Give TCA Outdoor Power a call today at 402-420-9424 or visit them for their open house celebration March 22nd and 23rd.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire, 402-560-6197.
Are you in the market for a new garage door or need to repair your old one? It's winter time, and that means snow, wind, and freezing temperatures. All things that can cause sticky locks and damage to your garage door. If you're experiencing any issues with your commercial or residential garage door during the winter months, call Cameron Hall and his team at Doors Plus. Don't be trapped outside in the cold because of a poorly maintained garage door. Call Doors Plus today at 402-590-5800 or visit them online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Spring often marks the beginning of severe weather, which can lead to power outages. LES wants you to be prepared before the storm. Restock your emergency kit, update your info with LES, and if you encounter an outage, report it at les.com/report.
Problem gambling affects millions of Americans daily, all ages and walks of life. If your loved one is struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is Old School, sponsored by the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson.
When you find something that moves that makes them smile, celebrate. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Offensive pass was headed, picked off by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5, he'll score!
On 90.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What up, Jay Foreman, DP Austin? We are old school. We are live in effect on this beautiful Monday, March 11th, 1040 O Street. 11th and O Street if you want to be lazy. But we are brought to you by the Mercado Certified Piedmontese Special Ingredients and Butcher Shop. 2 locations in Lincoln, 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill. If you didn't get a chance to check out the crossover, my man, we're going to name him Money Mike because every time we see him, he comes through like money. Dropped off some goodies from the Mercado, some jerky and some beef sticks, and he hooked us up with some fillets and different type cuts of meat last time.
I had my New York strips last night.
Yeah, I had mine the next day. Yeah.
I didn't get anything.
Brother, you was gone.
I didn't get anything.
Mike, DP said he needs a special package.
I didn't get anything today. Like he just
right here.
He just
right here. I got it for you.
Yeah, I got nothing here over here.
Well, we'll hand it over. Just
okay. I got nothing over here. That's all I'm saying. Like what?
Yeah.
You know,
some jerky you got over here. Oh man, it's heavy.
Yeah, let a brother know. Like I just just
all types of beef jerky. Let's see what they got, man. They got regular jerky, teriyaki, bold and spicy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Jalapeno.
I believe y'all, but I do believe I have relatives. So show me steak.
Listen, I can go ahead and get some arm
You
curl
curl up.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
But also, we want to give a shout out to the Captain Show. VJ and Farley and Bach are live at the Lincoln Sports Foundation. They were live this morning, 10 to 12. They were live Tuesday and Wednesday. They're out there with Paramount football training camp, promoting 7-on-7 youth football, and the Nebraska Red Wolves camp today through Wednesday. Camp today through Wednesday, 9 to 11 a.m. for kids 9 to 12. 12 to 2 for kids 13 to 14 years old. It used to be formerly known as Abbott Sports Complex, and it's a great complex out there, by the way. And now they share a home with Nebraska Sports Council 70th and North 70th Street. Learn more information. Learn more about them at Nebraska7v7football.org. Tank Perry is the man in charge. The Nebraska the complex out there is phenomenal. I'm glad it's a staple in Lincoln. And 7-on-7 is huge. Obviously, it's spring football right now, but then obviously, throughout the rest of the nation, it's 7-on-7 time. So you start to see more stuff on Instagram. So, I think, slowly but surely, Lincoln's starting to get a taste of what it could be and what they have around here. I mean, obviously with the, cherry on top with the boys and girls state championships. And the amount of youth and kids there, hopefully, everybody's inspired to potentially get there and then obviously go as far as you can. 7-on-7 with good coaches and good teammates can do that to you. So I'm all for it. So
with that, was it Tank? Tank reached out and we were kind of talking about what some of the stuff they do. And I said it's an opportunity for them to just kind of promote it. So get out, let us kind of tell the story, let's share it a little bit. Of course, him working with the Red Wolves, running and keeping that thing going. But there's so many good folks around Lincoln and the surrounding area who do good things. We just don't talk about it. We get caught up sometimes in the traffic accident mentality of, okay, here's the hot fire.
Yeah.
No, there's really good stuff going on around. And we of course, today we had folks reach out for you. To get you to speak for an event in April, and I just want to let folks know that is the proper way. Just to reach out. You got an event, you need somebody to talk at one of your events, or make an appearance, or do that sort of thing. That's kind of what we're doing now. And schools reached out this morning. I sent one to Amon, one to Jay, I sent one to Trick. Literally just passing it out to have ticket talent come to your event and be around it. So it's good to be out. Jay, I apologize in advance. It's Monday. I've got a question on the road. Gina Mancuso Pizzati will be with us at 5 o'clock from Supernovas. She had a big announcement today. And we'll talk. Yeah. Oh, that is a thing. Okay, so
it's spring.
It is spring. It has sprung all the way.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think back to what they're doing at Paramount football training and Red Wolves. 7-on-7 is such a huge part of developing kids. Everybody sees the payoff of obviously potentially going to college. I just think that. You gotta love the sport, when you play it, and 7-on-7 is part of it. You get better that way. I think they, for the the time that I've seen them, when I was practicing basketball or coaching basketball, able to peek my head and see what they're doing. They're working on a lot of the fundamentals that they necessarily might not get when they're in their school programs, just based on they don't have the time, right? So they get, because they're playing all through the spring and summer, so they're getting a lot more of their time because you don't have class commitments and the teachers don't have teachers commitments and so forth, so on. So I think it's good. I think they're doing it for the right reason, and that's the biggest part. Doing it for the right reasons and all that stuff, and hopefully that will lead to an uptick in talent development, reaching their potential, as far as Lincoln. Because I do think I've been very open about it. I think there's a lot more talent here, and I think it could change some things because sometimes it's the parents, and then there's nothing against any of the parents, because you definitely want to, parents are always going to try to do what's best for the kids. Sometimes they don't know. Is that sometimes they chase the name of an organization versus just chasing a good coach and a good opportunity. It's one thing to be on the team, but you got to be, playing and learn from your mistakes. And that's the only way you're going to get better. Everybody's got their butt kicked. Everybody's going to get got, as we used to say. And it's all about how you lessen those chances. So good stuff. Good job for Farley and those guys out there today.
Good job for you and Nick, man. Come on. Josh Lil.
Everybody, all the producers. Austin, Harrison, Josh, Rico, my man Dollar Bill, Bach, everybody that was allowed me and Nick to be on a PBA, which seems like for like 2 weeks, but it was good. It was the best thing, not one of the best things, DP, there's two things they take away from it, man. I'm not a very emotional type person, but like for me, like when I was fortunate to win, when I was in high school and stuff like that. But I lost my last game, but I'd won, championships before that. It's crazy that you could just cut the court in half. And then you see some games that come down to the last second or the last couple possessions. And you see the agony of defeat. And then you see the winning and the glories of the win. And it's like a matter of like 30 seconds. And so you feel for some of those kids because they really, I always say that college football was the purest form of football. Because, say me, you, and Austin, and we come in together. We spent our most, well, not our most impressionable, but highly impressionable years of our lives from 18 to 22, give or take a year or so, together, going through it together. One of us might, end up starting early. One might have to work our way up. One might have to wait till our senior year. But we're all kind of learning this game of life together. I think that's trickled down to high school now, right? And I think you saw it on the court based on the passion and the fan, coming down with these different teams. That was really cool. But one of the coolest things was happening in the girls tournament. We watched, and shout out to, I want to first give a shout out to Tommy Johnson at North Star. I know Tommy personally, my main man Michi. I got a bone to pick with you, Michi. I'm gonna deal with you later though. No, I'm just kidding. But Tommy told me that he was gonna build the program. And he loves coaching young ladies. And he puts passion into it. And he coaches with a certain confidence that they're able to come with a young team and get out there and give everybody a scare. They didn't play their best in the semifinals. Got taught a lesson. But the biggest thing was, I remember me and Nick did the state tournament last year, and we saw Bellevue West. And they had Annika Brown. They had the same team, McVeigh. Obviously, they had White, and then they had Collier. Didn't play that much. And what's the other young lady? I think it's number 4. She was one of their better players. But when we saw them last year, I returned to Nick. I said, listen, if these young ladies have a good summer, they're going to give people problems. And lo and behold, they came all the way back to the
Melcher.
And she was phenomenal. Hit big shot after big shot. And I said, they got back to the championship game and gave Miller West all they could handle. Came down to the last 2 possessions. I mean, that's what it's about.
Well, that's literally like most of us are old enough to remember Wild World Sports, and them always explaining, of course, that epic intro by Jim McKay, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat, and it's the definition of it. I shared last week a clip of a title win in Virginia.
Yeah.
And it was so cool to watch people kind of like the community rally around that moment and remember what it was. But the other side of it was the team that we were playing was actually the high school that the rest of my family went to.
Oh, so you playing for bragging rights?
Like we're playing against two coaches that I actually coached when they were kids.
Right. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it comes back. That boomerang effect. And did you? Hope you didn't do it like what was it? Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. You didn't teach them too much, did you?
Well, yeah, because they after I left, they won state. They won titles. Like
you're talking too much, man.
They're going Hall of Fame because of what they've done at that school and who they are. But it's kind of the whole story of community is all of my brothers and sisters were mad at me that night. Like literally mad, like just mad. Like you took a title away, bro.
Right.
But there's always two sides to sports. There's always two sides. And we forget it sometimes. And we talked to Coach Brown last week, and he said if Nebraska hadn't had its Florida State and Miami moment, it doesn't win the 5 titles that follow. Like you had to
you gotta go through it.
Right? You have to take that punch in the jaw where you finally go, okay, I'm done. Like I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So for all the programs that didn't get to cut to that, next year you now have a greater lesson to work from. The fan bases, you have that taste in your mouth, right? Like, okay, we were close.
Mm-hmm.
And then the returning players, if they remember, then it's pretty special going forward. Because then you go and get your the school that I was at had they had never won a regional title. 22 seasons winning districts, never winning the region. And finally, they crossed over and then went crazy.
Right.
But you have to do that.
Yeah, you gotta keep knocking at the door, and that's just the good thing about sports, and it's a life lesson mainly, coming through sports, and a lot of them were out there, and it was good to see, a little bit of an uptick of some of the local Lincoln coaches there too, and
showing up
and watching, and hopefully they're inspired. I will tell you this. And all those coaches, you can tell the difference. I'm fortunate enough to call a lot of football games and high school games. I watch mainly the sidelines because you can tell. I've been there. Of course, I call the game. Those A teams in the A and B, you can tell those coaches invest in their players. And there's a distinct difference. Invested. They coach them. They understand. They get to know them, right? They ain't just playing for your program. They're playing for you and your program and your, city or high school. You can tell the difference. And it's pretty cool to see it, and I said this is probably the most competitive A and B this year, this year. WS came up against probably going to be that competitive, but they had to work for it this year.
And the other coaches, you said they're hanging around now, right? Because you have to see what you're not.
You're seeing a few. Yeah,
you have to see.
Right. You should always be looking. Like when I'm calling games, I'm thinking I might got a couple guys that can run that set. I like that. If you love coaching, it ain't something you can turn on or off. It's just who you are. But anyways, good shout out to all the coaches, everybody in the tournament and the fans, man. They came in, the whole lower bowl was there. Heck, Carter Nelson, he had the thing popping. My man can get up. And so, up next, we're going to take a break, come back. We're going to talk about a little bit of Husker basketball at both games yesterday, and what it means moving forward and what to expect. And what it means for the men to kind of, like DP said, get through. Very easy. A lot of people were sitting there, here goes the same Huskers. They'll go up to Ann Arbor and, moment too big. And next thing you know, your Mr. Go 30 has got you on Instagram. So anyway, J4 with DP. Austin, we'll be right back.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
45, 55, 55, John Henry's Plumbing,
And electrical.
Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $15 off any regular price athletic shoes with respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, and On Running. And don't forget, Browns carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 6060Q in Lincoln. For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes, independent living services, to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives. Spring is a time of new beginnings and trying new things. If you haven't tried Fear's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For parties for St. Patrick's Day and Easter, or celebrating the NCAA tournament with friends, there's no better dip to bring everyone together and celebrate something from Nebraska. Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fear's cheese spread. No better party is complete without it on your table.
Seems like just the other day, I was building my first house. I've seen many changes to our building market in Lincoln. It's been a fun road.
Bob Banish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, we hear this a lot where I don't want to live in a cookie cutter home. Well, let's come up with some answers on what we're going to build, where we're going to build it, and what it's going to cost. One thing that we started doing early on was we started building neighborhoods. I'm a firm believer in character in your street and in your neighborhood. I like choice. I like variation. I like maybe something a little bit different in a neighborhood that you don't see in every neighborhood. I think it's great to have choices, its uniqueness, and I think that's what gives a neighborhood character. And I think that's what we've done over the years.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of your liberty and pursuit of your justice for those that have been injured. My name is Seth Morris, attorney with Liberty Law Group. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, call 877-42-LIBERTY. Our relentless trial attorneys are committed to the highest quality legal representation. At Liberty Law Group, we will fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Again, that's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Hi, folks. Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and the Chevrolet and GMC Truck Month is now underway. We've got huge savings in Louisville. Get $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months on select models. Yes, you heard right. That's $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months happening right now at Cobble. So take that short money saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at cobblecars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with proof credit stock number G214773.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else. Open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive Certified Piedmontese beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website, cdmercado.com, to see current deals.
Stop by TCA Outdoor Power on March 22nd and and 23rd for an open house and customer appreciation celebration. TCA Outdoor Power is a locally owned business located at 6210 South 57th Street and prides itself on being Lincoln's only elite steel dealership for over 20 years. On March 22nd and 23rd, enjoy 10% off select steel products and up to $350 off on select battery tools. Also, if you buy 2 steel batteries, you can double your limited warranty. Give TCA Outdoor Power a call today at 402-420-9424 or visit them for their open house celebration, March 22nd and 23rd.
Happy hour.
Husker softball in all preseason polls. In the 4 polls, 13th, 15th, 17th, and 18th. USA softball is part of that. Softball America is one of them as well. D1 softball, top 20 as a team, and they have at least 2 players in every top 50, top 100 poll, with Jordy Ball being anywhere from second. Honestly, I think third was her lowest ranking in some of those. And Billy Andrews, usually those 2. There was one that had Kate Canada.
Weekdays from 1 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back to old school with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Boy, oh boy. Big shout out, though, to Kirk Cousins' agent, man. Listen, my man tore his Achilles after Aaron Rodgers and got 4 years, $108 million, $100 guaranteed. It will not take a snap until the middle of training camp. With a new coach and, like all young players.
First team brings Hall of Fame, Kirk Cousins.
Oh. He's the new post coach. They need to have it like a trophy, Lombardi trophy. It's Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins trophy. And the Vikings said we had productive long talks, but we couldn't come to an agreement. Yeah, no wonder. Big Bank take Little Bank. Arthur Blank said we got Big Bank down here. But anyways, back to business. 2 basketball games yesterday in Husker land. Women in the Big Ten championships against Iowa. Exciting game. Didn't finish like Nebraska would like. They lost 89-94 to Iowa. I just think in short, with them, I think Iowa has been in those situations before, and it's like, people don't want to say there's other factors that go into some of the calls and situations, but it does. I mean, people are human. And I always say this, when you play against really good teams or a really good player, and I've had experience with this when we play Peyton Manning or like a Tom Brady, you got to beat them like so bad that there's no way they can win. If there's any inch that they gonna come back, you know what's gonna happen. It's like Steph Curry. You leave him wide open for a 3, you might as well go ahead and run back.
You're a movie guy. You don't see the body, they're not dead.
Yeah. And I'm a Game of Thrones. You got to cut their head off and then burn it or something. So that's where they were. But I think the biggest thing what Iowa was done, or Iowa was able to do, is their complimentary players played like over above their head. So the complimentary players kept them in the game. And Caitlin Clark was struggling, and then she took it home. So that's just the championship pedigree. You saw that all season last year. You saw it all season this year.
I mean, but don't you? This is where I was with it. It's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to miss the forest for the trees. Nebraska women's basketball played for the Big Ten championship.
Oh yeah. That's not even. That's the thing. They Nebraska could argue that they let it go. And that's actually there's never a good feeling when you lose.
I mean, they were winning. You're winning your head for 39 minutes and
10 seconds.
39 minutes. And
you just got to finish.
45 seconds.
Yeah.
Or 25 seconds. You lose. She hits the shot. 30 seconds left.
Right. And I think the biggest thing is what was that loss they lost? Was it Rutgers?
Yeah, Rutgers.
After that Rutgers game, and if there's ever a good loss, I guess, in quote, that's it. Because I think it woke everybody up because they were kind of maybe sliding by a little bit, re-energized, and kind of, a little bit of reflection, got busy, beat Iowa, ran into a buzzsaw against Ohio State, understanding that it's hard to go back to back when you're playing number 3 and number 2 team, and what it takes from a mental standpoint, and was able to finish strong, and was able to ride that to the championship, and there wasn't a doubt when they got there. Every team that they played up to obviously losing to Iowa, they had beat, and they believed it, and they weren't very boisterous about it, and so that's where you knew that they had that quiet belief because they saw and they knew what they could do as far as the matchup to pose opponents problems, and I think also they had no fear against Iowa, and they know now that they're just as good as Iowa, and I think they'll take more out of that than say Iowa.
Yeah, I mean that was the whole perspective that if you said who's traveled the farthest this season,
it's definitely Nebraska.
It's Nebraska compared to Iowa's expected.
Yeah.
All this was expected. South Carolina expected.
Right.
SEC top 5 expected. If you said Nebraska finishes in the top 5 in the Big Ten, we throw confetti.
Yeah.
If you say that you get to the Final Four of the conference championship, but to get to the conference championship and then play at a level that at that level there's only 2 teams in the country that beat Nebraska yesterday.
Right. And they were fighting.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, but I think, I'm going to add on to that. I think when you look at Nebraska women's basketball, say they compare it to Iowa, and you said that it's expected at Iowa, but a lot of times when it is expected of Iowa, and this is where Iowa, I'll give credit to Iowa, they play, their complementary players have actually continued to get better. Whereas, say you see South Carolina and LSU, they'll lose, an odd game like Auburn, right? Or LSU will. So they're kind of like just staying pat. And then and here's why, because if you listen to what Angel Reese said after that, I'm happy where we are. No, how are you happy by not playing well? Because they're used to just automatically just rolling out there and doing it. But but as far as Nebraska goes, the hard road has paid off for them. Because there's 2 ways that teams go when you have to go the hard road. They go, oh, it's too hard, and go back to bad habits, or is, okay, we're going to listen to our coach and our leaders. It is hard. There is a way to go, and we'll end up in the Big Ten championship and playing to a level that you really couldn't. I would just say I would look at Iowa to have more time, right? Versus
well, they've been in those moments before.
Right,
they've been in them together.
Right, but a full quarter, you really say Nebraska could come back. It wasn't like it was like, okay, Iowa's going to, went 12-0 in overtime. Meaning it was just a matter of Iowa went on the run. They hit 3 after we missed 2 and all that other stuff. But for them, look, they could be, happy and excited, but they definitely get back to work. They got obviously another challenge coming up here pretty soon. And then for the men, the biggest thing from them is that you saw the killer instinct yesterday. There always used to be the saying, DB never kick a wounded dog when it's down, because then you back him in the corner, he's going to come out biting. Well, Nebraska stomped on him and didn't even let him get to the corner where you backed in there, because you took the best shot of Michigan first half, withstood it, came out in the second half, and dagger in the heart, in the sense of it wasn't, because sometimes with Nebraska, we've seen it in Minnesota earlier in this year. Same type of game, though, right? Their best player was out, remember, and it's so Nebraska had them, and then didn't come out with energy. They came out with energy yesterday, and I scored them by 8 in the second half. So that was pretty special.
How much fun do you think Nebraska fans? And I'll ask the question because I don't know the answer. But do you think Nebraska fans have truly embraced what's been done in the men's program this year? How much fun is it to watch K-State on a burner? When K-State has that, there aren't many players that you just go, okay, it's a K-State night. Okay, we can do that.
But it's all of them, though. It's if they haven't appreciated what Fred and those guys have done over the last 2 1/4 seasons. I go all the way back to when Bryce and those guys were there. I call them the AAU team. But when they got down that last quarter, they started playing. It was almost like, dang, now you guys
gotta go.
Now you figured it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That led into last year, and you saw some big glimpses. This is like, and then this year is like you said, you got to go through it, right? So if you haven't noticed and appreciated over the last 2.25 seasons, in my opinion, then that's going, like I said, you go to the movie already writing your Rotten Tomatoes review. And
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled for the players. We had Sam.
Big shout out to CJ. Well, I don't mean to cut you off, DB. Big shout out to CJ. Because very easy he could have packed up his tent and took his ball and went home.
Sam, Casey could have bounced.
But CJ, remember I said last year the shots are going to start falling, and they've been falling, man. It takes a lot of heart.
Yeah. No, it's good fun. I mean, again, Sam and Jeffrey, they told us months ago that this team was different, and we kind of gave them the side eye. Like, I hear you. I want to believe you. I can't. They show.
Yeah. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to Amy Williams, Fred Horberg, and staff. Good job. Jay Foreman, DP. We're going to take a quick break, come back, and we'll dive into the 5 o'clock hour.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else. Open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive Certified Piedmontese beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website, cdpmercado.com, to see current deals.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations. Guess what?
What?
There's 5 Lincoln locations now. Oh my gosh. That's 25% more Lincoln locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11th, located right alongside 93.7 The Ticket Studios, 1040 O Street.
Imagine a healthier, more active, physically fit version of yourself. If you've been putting off getting into shape, now is the time with the Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping 10-Week Challenge. Our program combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching to help you achieve your fitness goals. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the enrollment fee. The next challenge begins on March 23rd. You can get all the info at fxblincoln.com. Don't wait any longer. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Seems like just the other day, I was building my first house. I've seen many changes to our building market in Lincoln. It's been a fun road.
Bob Banish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, we hear this a lot where I don't want to live in a cookie-cutter home. Well, let's come up with some answers on what we're going to build, where we're going to build it, and what it's going to cost. One thing that we started doing early on was we started building neighborhoods. I'm a firm believer in character in your street and in your neighborhood. I like choice. I like variation. I like maybe something a little bit different in a neighborhood that you don't see in every neighborhood. I think it's great to have choices, its uniqueness, and I think that's what gives a neighborhood character. And I think that's what we've done over the years.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home.
No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of your liberty and pursuit of your justice for those that have been injured. My name is Seth Morris, attorney with Liberty Law Group. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, call 877-42-LIBERTY. Our relentless trial attorneys are committed to the highest quality legal representation. At Liberty Law Group, we will fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Again, that's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Breathe easier inside your home with Bryant. Eliminate allergens and odors and control humidity too. For a breath of fresh air, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Spring often marks the beginning of severe weather, which can lead to power outages. LAS wants you to be prepared before the storm. Restock your emergency kit, update your info with LAS, and if you encounter an outage, report it at las.com/report.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Be a memory for your grandchildren. Among Nebraska adults aged 65 or older, 47% report current alcohol use. Drinking too much can cause harm to children, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, you will still be around for your grandchildren. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Back to old school with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What up, we're back. Day Foreman, DP, Austin Orman, old school. Bottom of the 4 o'clock hour, at the top of the 5 o'clock hour. We got Supernova. DP going to have some
GMP?
Yeah, special announcement.
Gina Mancuso, she's the franchise player for Supernovas, and that first kind of range of picking a player with local connections who can play at the highest level and do that. And it's a thing that's happened.
And she was the one when we were at CWS, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the first. Yeah. I remember looking. We were on the radio, and she was like 10 feet taller.
Yeah.
Rico, like when you're a little kid, you see a little kid go talk to Santa Claus and look up at him. Yeah.
It is always funny at the airport. So we travel. Yes, you have a chartered bus, right? You get off the bus, so people are watching. And then especially to the airport, because people are watching. They're like, oh, tall women. And then they immediately go, okay, basketball, right? There's basketball. And you see all these 6 foot plus women, and then here comes Rico.
You need to have Rico get out the bus first.
He tries.
He does.
Look, in Rico's mind, all of this is about him. Like the bus is for him, the tickets are like the travel. This is for him. All of this. We had folks from YWCA come in today for meetings to hang out, and I told them about Rico, And so we walked down here, and I introduced him to Austin. Austin was as cordial and as cool as you could possibly be, right? And introduced himself, Rico. Oh yeah, I'm the most important person here.
Stay in character, Rico. I like it.
Like he's just, he's Rico. Well, the times, and I like to believe I'm a pretty decent boss, right? Like a pretty cool boss. And then it's like, be a person. Like whoever you are around me, I'm cool just as people. We can hang out. Every now and then, Rico likes to find the line between being Rico and identifying that at any moment I could just say,
No.
Yeah.
And you're on the road, right?
Yeah.
And it's just
nowhere to go, too.
Rico thinks that he is the team's coach.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like Rico, like he walks
Make your presence known, Rico.
He walks in the building, like whatever building we're in. Rico, like he wants to know where everything is, so he can just like, this is what I need over here. This is what I. Jay,
He's his own reality show.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Rico reality show. There it is. We're pitching for it. Sponsorship opportunities. Interns there with videography, background. We more than welcome.
At breakfast, just big baller, you know. Just like Austin, 100%, right? Like that. The team, like they invite us to all the team meals.
Right.
And I was just like, no, Rico, that's not for us. Like we can go sometimes. We can go once in a while. But on the road, this is team transfer. This is team get together, bonding.
Yeah.
You know. There's Rico.
He up in there.
Rico's like, when they go to the bus, where we going?
That's what I'm talking about, Rico. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. That's always good. Anyway, it was a good first hour. Old school, we're back in effect. We take a quick break, and then we got the big announcement going on at 5 o'clock.
GMP.
J. Foreman, DP Austin. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations. Guess what?
What?
There's 5 Lincoln locations now. Oh my gosh. That's 25% more Lincoln locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were also young then. The Mill on 11th, located right alongside 93.7 Ticket Studios, 1040 O Street.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes, independent living services, to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The Electrical Workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Spring often marks the beginning of severe weather, which can lead to power outages. LES wants you to be prepared before the storm. Restock your emergency kit, update your info with LES, and if you encounter an outage, report it at les.com/report.
The Planet Fitness Black Card is packed with perks, not like other gyms.
Hi, can I bring your friends to work out? Oh, okay. Is my membership good at other locations? Okay. Do you have any other amenities?
But at Planet Fitness, the PF Black Card gives you tons of perks. Bring a friend for free anytime. Access to any of our 2,500 plus locations. Relax in the hydro massage and so much more. Join for just $1 down, $24.99 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends March 15th. See Home Puppy details.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has needed replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK-FM for 93.7 The Ticket.
Nutrition Authority invites you to try Anarchy, which is exciting for your level for athletes and business enthusiasts. Anarchy can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Remember, when you want results, the solution is simple. Nutrition Authority. Stop in, call, or check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
Stop by TCA Outdoor Power on March 22nd and 23rd for an open house and customer appreciation celebration. TCA Outdoor Power is a locally owned business located at 6210 Southeast 7th Street and prides itself on being Lincoln's only
only elite steel dealership for over 20 years. On March 22nd and 23rd, enjoy 10% off select steel products and up to $350 off on select battery tools. Also, if you buy 2 steel batteries, you can double your limited warranty. Give TCA Outdoor Power a call today at 402-420-9424 or visit them for their open house celebration, March 22nd and 23rd.
Seems like just the other day, I was building my first house. I've seen many changes to our building market in Lincoln. It's been a fun road.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, we hear this a lot where I don't want to live in a cookie cutter home. Well, let's come up with some answers on what we're going to build, where we're going to build it, and what it's going to cost. One thing that we started doing early on was we started building neighborhoods. I'm a firm believer in character in your street and in your neighborhood. I like choice, I like variation, I like maybe something a little bit different in a neighborhood that you don't see in every neighborhood. I think it's great to have choices, its uniqueness, and I think that's what gives a neighborhood character. And I think that's what we've done over the years.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Spring is on its way. Are you prepared to keep the grass greener on your side? Blades Lawn and Landscape has a position opened at a homeowner association to their client list with residential and commercial openings also. Transform your yard into a private oasis with professional services offered by Blades Lawn and Landscape, including landscape walls, beds, and a 5-step fertilizer program applied by a licensed professional. Call them today at 402-730-6320 or go to bladeslcc.com to schedule a free estimate on commercial or residential lawn services.
Happy Hour. Husker softball in all preseason polls. In the 4 polls, 13th, 15th, 17th, and 18th. USA softball is part of that. Softball America is one of them as well. D1 softball, top 20 as a team. And then they have at least 2 players in every top 50, top 100 poll, with Jordy Ball being anywhere from second. Honestly, I think third was the lowest ranking in some of those. And Billy Andrews, usually those 2. There was one that had Canada.
Weekdays from 1 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is Old School. Sponsored by Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. Broadcasting veteran Derek Earset.
When you find something that moves, that makes them smile, celebrate. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman. On 90.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What up, we're back. Jay Foreman, DB, Austin Norman on the 1s and 2s. We're Old School, brought to you by the Mercado, Certified Piedmontese, Special Ingredients Butcher Shop, 84th and Havelock, 30th Union Hill, 2 Lincoln locations. Big shout out to my man, Money Mike, too. So I think Austin stepping out, connect the call. Got a big announcement. What do you think it is, DV?
Well, we know what it is. We know what it is. They made the Supernovas made the announcement this morning at 7 o'clock. A big part of it that is you're building a new league, a new federation. Then you're trying to figure out what local players fit the culture. And if you're talking volleyball in Nebraska, there's a lot. You can pick. You can go to Creighton. You can go to
anywhere.
You can go anywhere and pick from a large pool of players. And then situation and circumstance. So in a year where there are Olympics, so some of the former Huskers are battling for Team USA for an opportunity to be a part of Team USA. And then as a part of it, to franchise a player that you wanted specific rights to.
Right.
For the Supernovas, that player was Gina Mancuso-Prasasti. And there's several reasons why. One being Omaha, Nebraska native, being in play, right? That it's known in the right quality of person, the right character. And we've talked to Coach Bird about culture and personalities that have to match. Well, if you're going to build a franchise, to identify somebody as the franchise player, you're literally making the statement that this is the greatest representation of what the Omaha Supernovas and this federation are about. For the Supernovas, they chose Gina Mancuso-Brzezowski. Let's bring her on the Allo VIP line, and we want to thank her for making time for us on Monday. GMP, Gina, how are you?
Hi, GP. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. The real question in this thing is, how are you? A big day for you. A big day for you.
Yes, I'm on cloud nine. Absolutely. It's been a wonderful day. Just with the announcement, I've had just such a positive, overwhelming response that I like my heart can't take it anymore. It's melted already. Like I can't. It's just been such a nice day, and everybody's been so unbelievably supportive, and I can't stop smiling.
Gina, let our listeners know the story. So you, as the franchise player, and this morning the media was called together, and the Supernovas made an announcement, and they did so with a very touching video from you. Can you let our listeners know what the announcement was this morning?
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you for that introduction. That was very complimentary, so thank you for that. But yes, so short version is I was blessed with a platform. Heard That Media and Supernovas have given me this opportunity to share my story, which is a miracle happened in my life. My husband and I got shocking, amazing news that we were expecting a child, and I struggled with infertility for a year and a half. And a lot of women go through that these days, and so it was really vulnerable for me and personal to talk about that, but my hope and vision in all of it was that I could somehow encourage and reach somebody and just give them hope, because we all need hope, right? And it's just, if I can reach out my hand and help someone and pull them up along their journey, that was kind of my goal. And so it was a little bit, yes, like I said, vulnerable to share all of that, but like I said, if I'm reaching one, that was worth it all. And so my husband and I are expecting a baby in July this year. We're not going to find out if it's a boy or girl, so right now it's a big surprise for all of us.
Okay.
But just a little bit, I said in my story, it is a little bit bittersweet, because as a franchise player, I have been working towards this season since June, kind of running all over the state and meeting with fans and, building this franchise and doing the best we can to get people excited. And of course, then I also had the responsibility of performing and being a player on the court. And so it is a little bit bittersweet that time as a player has come to an end officially, but this week is so much better. And my husband and I, our families, friends, everybody couldn't be more excited. So in a nutshell, we're having a baby.
Gina, it's spectacular. And here's what's beautiful about it. And after spending time, as I said to everyone at practice, I'm grateful and appreciative that Supernovas have welcomed Rico and myself into the tour, and we get to see behind the scenes and kind of learn the stories and who the people are. And one of the things that was noticed all along, that everything you just said about using everything that you go through to help somebody else along through their journey and their battle, that you as a player, that you as a leader, that you as a community, this is who you are. And it has to come from somewhere. So let me ask you, coming from a family of athletes in this space, coming from Omaha, define what it is. Where does this come from? That you care so much, not only about the people you care about, but the people that you don't care about. You want it easier for everybody.
Well, yeah, that's a wonderful question, and I hope you don't mind, but I'm not going to hold back my answer. And my answer is, for me, it's God. I grew up in a Christian family, and I really give my parents a lot of credit for just how they raised us. But I I have Jesus in my heart, and that's where this care and support and this encouragement, this giving, selfless attitude, that's where it all comes from. I really have to give all the glory to God because He has blessed me beyond measure, and this is the least I can do for Him. Yeah. And I feel really undeserving, but that's what grace is all about. And so I just kind of open my hands and say, how can you use me, Lord? And this is one way, one avenue that He's showing me, He's blessing me with. And so, it's just having that selfless heart and putting others before yourself. And that's just kind of where it all comes from. Like I said, we grew up in a Christian family, and I give a lot of credit to my parents, just how they raised us kids.
Through all of it, an athletic family, even with siblings, but your dad is the first one I'll ask you about. Identify your dad for listeners that may not know the story of who your father is.
Well, he'll probably tell you he's just an average Joe, but he's amazing. He's a highly talented athlete. He played baseball, football. He was in the NFL for a few years, but us kids never believed him when he told us that. But, after years of accusing him of lying, he actually pulled out an old magazine of him in a Dallas Cowboys jersey. So we're like, wow, okay, you were telling the truth all these years. But, so he's super athletic. He comes from an athletic family himself. His dad was an excellent baseball player. Had the opportunity to play pro, but then he actually started a family instead. So maybe I get that from him. I don't know. But, so I have very talented and athletic siblings as well. One being my sister Danny. She played for the University of Nebraska at Lincoln as well, and she won a national championship in 2006. So definitely raised in a competitive family. And it doesn't just have to be sports. I mean, put us on a game of Monopoly and we're going to fight till the end, An Uno game can be pretty dangerous in our house. But definitely grew up around athleticism and give a lot of credit to my father because he instilled in us this attitude of, why practice if you aren't going to get better? So get better today. When I was a kid, he would drop me off at practices. That would be his only requirement. When I got out of the car, he'd say, get better today at something, otherwise it's a waste of my time and your time. And I love that. I think some people might think that's harsh, but I loved it. And when I got back in the car, he would ask me, what did you get better at today? And it could even be something as simple as, I became a better cheerleader for my team today, or maybe more technical of, my float serve really got better today. But I just had to give him an answer because that was the requirement. So, love my father, love my family, give them a lot of credit for a lot of success in my life.
Through all of this, right? That as you talk about the dreams and how things were being put together. First of all, getting to the University of Nebraska, adding to it, you chose it over track and basketball, having options. If you weren't the volleyball player that you are, what other sport? What was going to be the sport of choice? Because you were going to excel at whatever you were doing. What would the other choice have been?
Well, beach volleyball was always like my initial dream, but I live in Nebraska. There's not a lot of beaches here, and so it's a little bit harder to pass. But I shouldn't say regret, but if I could go back, I would love to do tennis. If I could go pro in any sport, I would pick tennis. I really learned to love that sport, and after my pro volleyball career, that is definitely a sport that I want to pick up and get better at, and just learn the game. But I think it's really fun, and obviously takes a lot of athleticism, and it's an exciting game to watch. So I've never played it though, so that's kind of odd.
I think you would have done exactly at the same level. You mentioned the thing that you couldn't even have dreamed of this thing. We've been on the road. Orlando, Vegas, Atlanta, Columbus, Grand Rapids. We were just in Orlando. And a thing happens on the road that we see, and it happens in Omaha, but I'm working, so I don't get to see it as much. But on the road after, in the arenas that we're in Orlando, the fans lined up and stayed an hour after the game, getting pictures and autographs and meeting everybody. What this league and federation has done, what you have done as an ambassador for it, is to change the vision, vantage, and perspective of thousands of young ladies across the country.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, has that landed at how impressive this really is? What you've done and what you're currently doing for young ladies across the country is making it real that they can play professional volleyball in the United States.
Oh, for sure. I think you and I especially, we've seen it firsthand. So I have thoroughly enjoyed that. Just seeing these younger generations aspire to be where we are. That is a really cool position for us as the players to be in as well. But you see these little girls just look up to us with these bright, starry eyes, like, wow, like this could be us someday. And that it will be them someday. That's the beauty in the power of this league right now, is that will be them someday. It's not a maybe, it will be. And that's just how cool this league has changed women volleyball players, I guess I should say, their lives, because it is now a dream come true for so many of us. So yeah, it's been super impactful. I am so thankful for the Pro Volleyball Federation and all they've done. And not only for us, but the future generations to come. I am a firm believer in just what I've seen so far, and what you've seen so far. Like we can give a testament to this. Like this is going to be around for a long time, a long time. And so I just can't wait to sit back and watch it all unfold, even more so.
Yeah, it's been. We were with Tina Mancuso, and again, the Omaha Synovas making a big announcement today about joy in her life and a wonderful opportunity for her and her family to add to life beyond. And it's just a wonderful thing. And when good things happen to good people, we shout a little bit louder, we shout a little bit longer, and we celebrate. And through all of this, you're not the only mom on this team. Like this team has set a new precedent that pro athletes in this space figure out a way. Jesse Landsman literally just had a baby, and she's now recoiled herself, rebranded herself in the league, playing at the highest level possible in the United States. Talk to me about that, because you're getting to talk to them about what that's like. Help us understand what this is.
Absolutely. I bother them with questions all the time about this. But Christina, Betty, and Jess, they have all been such wonderful examples for me. Shout out to all of them, because they are moms. They're doing it live right now. Like, they are moms and they're professional athletes, and they're doing it well. And so they've been great examples. They've been great role models, great resources for me. And I what better team to be a part of than this one, with three moms right here for me to reach out a hand and help me with my journey along the way. So it's been wonderful. They, like I said, they just can't have enough credit. They've been succeeding very well at multitasking and handling these two different roles.
Gina, this is in full disclosure. I knew that before we started this interview, there's zero chance I could get to everything I want to talk to you about on air. Like, I literally, there's several things in play that we won't have time to get to. So I'll try to get through as much of it as possible, because you played volleyball in college at the highest level in the best program in the country. Then you went pro, traveled the world, you played in different levels in different places, and now playing here in the Pro Volleyball Federation. If I asked you to give a definition of how good the volleyball is that's happening right now in the United States, I've had people ask me the difference between the Supernovas and the Huskers, and I said that's not fair. Right.
That's an unfair question.
Right. It's an unfair question. It really is like different levels and a different conversation. But some of the greatest players in the world are in this federation, some of them wearing Supernova's colors. How good is the volleyball?
Well, I would just say that I would first start by saying this is the inaugural season.
Mm-hmm.
So I think from here on out, just with the success that this league has already seen, it's only going to get more competitive because right now, Europe, those areas of the country or the world have a lot more history, have a lot more experience. So right now, a majority of these top players are still overseas. But I am fully confident that we are going to start getting those players here in the United States, more of them, I should say, because I know firsthand that we have overseas players reaching out to us saying, I want to be where you are at. That looks, you guys look like you've got it going on. Like, this is so cool. This level is awesome. Like, we want to be in the United States. And so, yes, I would 100% say that the level this season for the inaugural year is very high. But I am also going to say that from here on out, we're only going to keep getting those top international players to make this level even better. And so, you said it's an unfair question to compare us and the Huskers. Well, it is, because professional is always going to be a step above college, right? It's just the next step in the athletic career. Girls get stronger, they get faster, they get smarter. And so it's just been really successful so far this season. It's been really fun to be a part of. And I think the fans would agree. They like the level they see. It's been pretty exciting for them.
Yeah, to watch again, and I'm trying to give the picture for folks, that they would line up at the baseline after the game, and they would run the baseline, and then the fans would line from the baseline across, all the way up to the half point of midcourt, and then all the way up the stairs from the concourse level, just to come down, shake hands, take pictures, get autographs. That's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it 100% is. I think all of us on the team could agree, like, the support we've had, and not just the Supernovas, but all the teams in the league has been unbelievable. We love to see it, and we love inspiring, and we know how much of an honor we have to be in the shoes that we are. And so, any fan listening, just thank you for that support.
It's been incredible, and there's two home matches this week, Thursday and Saturday. We in the next segment coming up, we're going to give away some tickets so folks can come and see Supernovas play. We're going to give them out. We've been giving them out all day, but we want folks to experience it. You mentioned international players with their eyes and ears towards the U.S. and the Pro Volleyball Federation. Why did you choose it? When having option, why did you choose to come back to the U.S. to play?
Oh, man, this is a no-brainer question. I got to play for my hometown, my home people. I got to go. You know what? A lot of people don't realize, like, I chose Omaha. I chose the United States because I am familiar with things. I don't have to drive on the opposite side of the street in a stick-shift car that I just learned how to drive, like hours before. I get to use a toilet that has toilet paper and there's not a hole in the ground. I get to eat food that I can actually know what I'm eating. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. I mean, we are so fortunate to have this league now in the United States and be able to play for our home soil. I mean, it is such a privilege, and it's a dream come true for so many of us. And not just the players who are playing now, but girls who are in college now, girls who are in middle school now. We don't have to be forced to make that decision to go overseas anymore. So it's a really big deal, and it's life-changing.
Nia Reed was saying after Sunday's match that she had a huge family, huge contingent of folks, right? And she said, overseas, you have to chase everything because you go home, you play in front of a crowd, you don't know what the crowd's going to be, you don't always know what they're saying, and then afterwards you go home by yourself. And here, she goes, I get hugs. I get hugs and cheers. It's got to be spectacular for you to play in Omaha and to have people that you've known all your life be able to come and support you.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I think overseas, you have to fight that feeling of isolation on a daily basis. You know, you don't really know anybody. Nobody really knows you. You most likely don't understand the language. You don't understand the land. So yeah, isolation is a big deal when you're overseas. And so having this like physical and emotional connection with our home people is just so rewarding and so enriching. And definitely another reason why we all chose to stay in the United States.
Gina, before we let you go, I have to ask you to give your elevator pitch to the fans, listeners out there that haven't come to a Supernova's game. If they come to the CHI Health Center on Thursday or Saturday, give them the elevator pitch on some of your teammates and why they should come watch the Supernovas play.
Well, I love to say that we're the best of the best. We represent Omaha well. The venue itself, if you want goosebumps all the time, for sure come, because we make it fun, we make it entertaining. I got people in my family who lead dances and who lead cheers at the CHI, so it's definitely not a boring time. It's very entertaining for the whole family, not just adults, not just kids. But you will come and you will be impressed with the level that you'll see, and you'll be impressed with just the determination that all of my teammates and coaches put out there, and we're always going to do our best for you as a fan, and we want to represent Omaha well.
Gina, thank you so much for who you are, what you do, and how you do it. It matters. I want to let you know it's seen. It's appreciated. And again, you are, they couldn't pick a better ambassador.
DP, you're the man. Thank you.
They just couldn't, and you're going to be around, and I know we're going to lean on you forward. We'll give you, more. You'll have more time to do more stuff, at least for the next few months, anyway.
Yes, absolutely. I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you. We will see you Thursday at CHI. Gina Minkus, thank you so much for who you are.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Jay, this quickly, right? You get it.
Right, yeah.
they picked one. They picked the right one.
Yeah. I mean, I keep referencing when we were up here at, CWS and doing our thing over there, and she was just kind of like handing out like I wouldn't say cards, but like postcards, and very. I mean, she came over very personable. Obviously, was a great player in her own right, so that just speaks for itself. But they definitely picked the right person to represent not only the Supernovas, but the federation, the whole league. Yeah. She can represent the whole league. Operates with the utmost respect and class, and also way too humble for how phenomenal she was at her sport. But like I said, I only had a conversation in passing. She said kind of told me what she was doing. Obviously made an impression just because of how nice she was, and then obviously being a great player. So they definitely, really the overall the league has done a good job. One of the representation that they've had. Two is the talent. Three is obviously the coaches and the whole deal. It's tightened up. Everything's first class. Yep. And then they realize the first impression is the last impression, and that's why you continue, especially in Omaha, you're going to continue to see record crowds and obviously a great team.
What we're going to do, we're going to break when we come back. First of all, we'll take the first two texts that say, I want to see the Supernovas. You have a choice between Thursday and Saturday. Text in. Say, hey, I want to go see Supernovas. We'll pick two of you. We'll give you and your family tickets. You can go. And then we'll have Jay Foreman come up with a trivia question. And we'll give away two more sets of tickets.
So it's got to be a volleyball question.
No, it could be just anything that is in the mind, that vault that is information in the head of Jay Foreman.
Yeah, I'm not good at volleyball, but I can think some.
There we go. We'll do that old school. There we go. Old school. We'll be right back.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mix concrete, Husker concrete, and Beatrice concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
The Planet Fitness Black Card is packed with perks, not like other gyms.
Hi, can I bring your friends to work out? Oh, okay. Is my membership good at other locations? Okay. Do you have any other amenities?
But at Planet Fitness, the PF Black Card gives you tons of perks. Bring a friend for free anytime. Access to any of our 2,500 plus locations. Relax in the hydro massage and so much more. Join for just $1 down, $24.99 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends March 15th. See home club details.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather.
Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The link forecast for today will see lots of sunshine. It will be breezy and very warm. We'll see a high around 76. Tonight, partly cloudy skies expected with a low around 44. And tomorrow, mainly sunny skies return, and so does the warm. We'll see a high around 74. I'm the meteorologist, Kyle Clark, 93.7 The Ticket, and theticketfm.com.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes, independent living services, to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean the pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography, showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com. Problem gambling, destroying individuals' finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you are a loved one or struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and surrounding area and more. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire, 402-560-6197.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
This is Brad with the Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at MidwestBank.com. Member FDIC.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Back to old school with DB and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back. Jay Foreman, DB, Austin, Oregon. We are in the trivia stage of the day, which should be the easiest. I used to get busted up because it was too hard. And I'm going to be nice and it's easy. I think I probably had it before. But we're going to do a volleyball question. Right?
Yep.
Who is the all-time, and it's like a two-part question again. Okay. Who's the all-time leader in Nebraska volleyball school history in kills, and how many?
Here we go.
And then the number that the number of kills, at least via Google, resonates with me because that's the year that I hung up my cleats. There you go.
Here we go.
Now there's a hint.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Get it together, people. Yeah, who can Google faster?
They're going to try.
Yeah.
They're going to try. Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, there's the thing. So you gave you trivia.
Yeah.
You
It's
got
the easy answer.
got opportunities to figure out what it is, and we'll give you tickets.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Jay, here's another trivia question, and we'll give them more, right? And if they can get the answer to that, this one, I will also give them tickets to Supernovas.
Mm-hmm.
So most Husker fans will tell you that they know that Roger Craig was the first running back in the NFL to run for 1,000 and catch, receive for 1,000 the same year.
Mm-hmm.
But they cannot tell you who the first running back to receive for over 1,000 yards in a season is. Who is it? The first running back
For 1,000?
For 1,000. The first.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody look, they got me.
Roger Craig?
No, Roger Craig was the
like
second.
Ant Lee or something? No, Roger Craig was around before Ant Lee.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, I didn't know this.
A running back?
Running back.
The
first. That's where I went. Right? No, I went through the usual suspects. Like I went through Chuck Muncie. I went through
Joe Washington,
James, Joe, like Joe, right? No, this is a name that I did not. I could not even call this up.
Oh, it's probably like Merle Hodge or somebody.
It's not even for a stat as big as this one, and for the effort, we should all know this player's name. We should know this player's name. We should know their face.
It's probably like Brad Mustard.
It's somebody that we like. You don't.
Brad,
you can't even know it. And here's the thing. He started, and this is where it gets tricky. It gets tricky, right? That for the Rams, that you could say this.
Wendell Tyler.
You could say this another one that you would think of. You could have said to me that Washington had two because both Bobby Mitchell and Charlie Taylor came into the league as running backs, who then were so good at catching the ball out of the backfield that they became Hall of Fame wide receivers.
Right.
The same could be said for this player. So
he ended up McCutcheon?
No.
I'm done.
This Okay, so somebody said Crazy Legs Hirsch. It's literally the same team except for this guy. When they moved Hirsch to flanker. Old. This happened in, you ready for this? 1958. So if I said Del Schottner in 1958 was the first running back in the NFL.
That's a trivia question.
Boy, right? Jay, in 12 games.
He's killing them on option route.
He had 51 catches, averaged 21 and a half a catch.
He must have been the only one that had any type of speed. Dude averaging 20 catches out of the backfield, or 20 yards a catch out of the
21 yards a catch.
Dude running wheel routes all day long.
Murdering people. So, amazing, right?
Do you remember Brad Muster?
Yeah. Stanford big.
Yeah, hey, Austin, here's why.
Deuce fire.
Here's
Deuce
why.
fire, Brad Muster.
Here's the only reason I like Brad Muster. He played for the Bears. He was a big Ric Flair fan.
Yep.
And Ric Flair, I'm a big Ric Flair fan.
Yeah.
So when he played, they interviewed him. They were actually playing the Vikings and stuff like that. It was a cold game. And so he taped his fingers up like Ric Flair.
Yeah.
When he played football.
Yeah.
And they asked him. The only reason I like Brad Muster.
Look.
He was a bootleg Mike Allstott.
He really was.
He was a bootleg.
I don't know if the Bears fans out there, do y'all like Brad Muster?
No. Nobody even knows who Brad Muster is.
Like I'm old enough that I know who. I know who he is.
When you take away you take away Walter Payton.
Yeah,
it's hard for me not to say Neil Anderson wasn't their best back, even though they had my man from Tulane.
See, I'm old school, so I remember.
I mean, Gale Sayers, and take those two out of there.
Yeah,
just take those. Those two are in a whole different
Gale, Piccolo.
They're in a whole
different
different
dudes, right?
They're in a whole, I'm talking about
in recent
after Walter Payton.
After Walter Payton,
Neil Anderson.
Wow,
he wore the Neil Anderson, and what's the dude that there was there recently?
You know that list. You know that that list of
Forte.
It's those two.
Right?
Forte was cold blooded too.
Did not mind Matt Forte at all.
No, looking like Common.
Oh man, this is where you get interesting, right? Wow, Jay Foreman. Okay, remember we did the Bears quarterbacks, and we went through some, right? That the Bears have had. If I asked you to give me a number of how many 1,000-yard rushers the Bears have had
in their whole history,
the number is 13.
Like
David Montgomery.
Is he one of the? Is that the first?
Jordan Howard.
No, Montgomery was recent.
Yeah, Forte. Thomas Jones.
Oh yeah, Thomas Jones was cold.
Anthony Thomas.
Oh yeah, from Michigan.
James Allen.
Ooh, he's from Oklahoma.
Right. Rashaan Salam. Colorado's
rest in peace.
Right?
Yeah.
Neil Anderson, you mentioned.
He cold-blooded.
Then you go back to Peyton, Gale Sayers, and here's the first. You ready for the first? No, he wasn't the first. The first, the next. Oh man! So before Gale Sayers, there was Rick Casares, who wore number 35. Look, he played so long ago that he had the white face mask.
He had the Tonka toy face mask,
and then their first
straight plastic
Beanie feathers back in the day. But they have only had 13. I would imagine that for an organization with that sort of length, that's not a lot of numbers.
No, but you got to think Walter Payton ate up a lot of those years. Neil Anderson ate up a lot of those years. Obviously, Gale Sayers and those guys, they ate up a lot of those years.
Bruh, Bears fans can
Thomas Jones could tote that pill, man.
Bears fans, do y'all need a hug?
Why? They about to get a new quarterback again. I don't know who. Well, here's the thing. I was gonna. This is the problem here. What happened here? And the Russell Wilson trade or the signing just messed up everything for my man Justin Fields.
Oh, wow.
Because that was a place he could have went. And then he could have went through Atlanta, and they signed Captain Kirk.
It muddies the waters.
But it opens up for him to be up to the Vikings.
You know
he wants to the Vikings.
You know where you'll end up.
Yeah, Commander. Yeah, he'll be called
DC. Like,
the Magic Man.
Like, it's perfect for them.
It was the Magic Man.
Oh.
The Magic Man. Hey, man, I don't care. Listen, I do not care. If Magic Johnson is in the state of Nebraska, I got to roll up on him and say, what's the Magic Man?
Oh, what is wrong with us? What is wrong?
Justin Fields' agent better be on the hotline right now.
This is wrong. This is so wrong. Oh, can you name the 1,000-yard receivers? Can you name them?
Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
Moose Muhammad.
That's 2.
Curtis Conway.
3.
Willie Galt.
4.
Sweet Willie.
It's not Devin Hester.
No.
Correct.
Tom Waddle.
Marty Booker.
Hey,
Did Dick ever get?
What about Tom Waddle?
No, Waddle never did. Curtis Conway.
Yeah, I had Curtis Conway.
Jeff Graham.
Who's that?
He really did. He really did. Then the rest of them were all in the 60s and 70s. Dick did. Dick made 1,000. Harlan Hill. Bears fans, y'all need a hug. How are you here this long? Look, here's some of these great names that played receiver for the Bears, and that Brandon Marshall stands up. You can remember Austin Jeffrey getting his year in the Bears. Right?
Yeah, 1,000 yards.
He got 2. Got it twice. Allen Robinson.
Yeah, he was good.
Got it twice.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that round, range of
Bears. They've never had a 4,000-yard passer, have they?
No. And even with Jay Cutler, all he was is it was a more tolerable version of Jeff George.
Smoking Jay.
I don't.
I mean, he's Jeff George, like in our real life.
The Bears have never had a 4,000-yard passer during the 16-game era, dating back to 1978.
Not even Kyle Orton.
The Bears are just one of 2 teams that have never had
Mike Tomczak
a 4,000-yard part. Here's a trivia question: name the other franchise that's never had a 4,000-yard passer. Never.
Is this for Novus tickets?
Novus tickets. Never. They never had a 4,000-yard pass. Never.
Philly.
No,
Jalen Hurts did.
Never.
It's trivia.
Never. Bears fans, y'all need a hug. Man,
Probably
if you're
Giants.
still a Bears fan.
That's bad. That's bad because it's easy to throw for 4,000 yards.
And this is a team that has been mentioned on Old School Today. They were mentioned on Old School Today.
It's your team.
No, it is not Washington. It is not
It
Washington.
can't be Atlanta.
Washington had
Pittsburgh. No, Roethlisberger.
Oh.
Who do we mention? The Colts.
No, I'm leaving it for the text line for Novus tickets. I think I know, but I'm saving it for the text line.
We'll throw it to break.
Yeah, we'll take a break, come back.
So we've given you ways to get tickets. Text line, go crazy. Go crazy.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840. Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
Attention all Nebraska basketball fans. The NCAA tournament is coming soon, and Nebraska looks to be on its way to their first appearance in 10 years. Better Tree Removal wants to celebrate the occasion and any possible success in the tournament by offering a deal. If you're in need of tree removal on your property, call or text Todd by March 20th. If Nebraska wins the first round game, you'll get 25% off the bid. If they win two, you'll get 50% off. You must contact Todd at 402-780-1377 before March 20th.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
Life is all about balance, so how about a little sweet and a little heat to make your week? At Wings & Rings, we're introducing our all-new Hot Honey menu for the month of March. Try our one-of-a-kind house-made sauce on the brand-new Hot Honey Chicken Sandwich or our Hot Honey Shrimp and Slaw. And of course, you can get it on the traditional boneless or smoked wings that have made Wings & Rings your go-to neighborhood spot. But don't wait, Hot Honey is only here until April 1st. So stop by Wings & Rings at one of our 2 Lincoln locations today, on O Street and on Village Lane.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today. Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Tominaga was hot for the Huskers. He had 30 points in the ball game. They are a lock for the tournament. They are in. They are a lock.
Write it down.
Nothing could take away Nebraska.
Where do you have them
basketball.
at?
Well, I'm curious if Billetology and Jake are on the same page. I'd say 8 to 9 seed right now. I don't think they're the 10.
I say an 8.
Okay.
I say an 8 seed right now.
8 to 9
That's
seed.
right. I see him as an 8.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Back to old school with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back. Quick segment. End of the 5 o'clock hour. Jay Foreman, DP, Austin. Without further ado, just go ahead and drop it on. Nobody got that.
There's no way you can get it. So the Bears have not had a 4,000-yard passer ever, and they're one of 2 teams. The other team that's never had a 4,000-yard passer are the Jets. Jets. They have never.
No Vinny Testaverde.
Never.
You mean not last year?
No.
You mean not this decade?
Chad Pennington.
Not ever. Not in the Ray Lucas, Richard Todd.
You said Richard.
Never.
Broadway Joe never did
Never. Joe. Broadway Joe was too busy throwing interceptions to over 44,000 yards.
Boomer
Even though he had
Esiason.
permission, Boomer didn't get it done. Who was the blonde? Chad Pennington.
Yeah.
He couldn't do it. No, nobody. And you ever
Old Brett Favre.
We could go through.
Mark Sanchez.
Those.
Mark Sanchez. Dang.
Oh, that's terrible. We did the Bears.
Tim Boyle.
We did the Bears. You ready for this, Jay Foreman? So at Joe Namath, right? At Joe Namath. Then J.J. Jones, who? Marty Domrez from the Colts and Jets. Matt Robinson. Richard Todd held him. Pat Ryan. Ken O'Brien. Ken O'Brien and
He
Matt
was cold. Ken O'Brien was cold, though.
Oh,
I used to
my
have
God.
his football card.
Tony Eason. Browning Nagel.
Nagel, yeah.
Jack Trudeau. They borrowed Bubby Brister for 4 games. Borrowed Frank Wright for 7 games. They tried Glenn Foley for 7 games. Vinny Testaverde, Pennington, Quincy Carter. Here's one for you, Big Ten. Brooks Bollinger.
Dang.
Kellen Clements.
From Oregon.
Butt fumble. Greg McElroy. Man, how are people Jets and Bears fans? If you didn't live through Walter Payton and Joe Namath, how is it possible?
You might if you get taken out the will and trust. If you're not a Jets fan, then they disown you.
Mom and Dad sure aren't leaving any wins behind for him.
They really aren't. Like, wow.
That's the thing about the free agency things are coming down right now, where a lot of these guys are signing deals, and they, the NFL did a tampering time period. The funny thing about it is people always ask why none of these deals work, right? Because say you signed so and so for this much, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of these deals are made, and rightfully so. So get all the money you can, but it's sight unseen. So you don't know the coaches, you don't even know the town, you don't know the fan base, you don't even know you fit into their culture, but you come in there with the paycheck, then eventually it doesn't work. On the flip side, a guy like Russell Wilson can fly all the way to Pittsburgh, meet with them for 8 hours, leave, meet with another team, and actually make a more informed decision based on like that versus everything, all the intel that all these guys that are signing these deals are. A lot of them are, because they're not allowed to take free agents to visit yet, is just based on showing up. Just, hey, I'm here to sign the contract. Okay. Now you get to meet everybody in the building. Wow. And a lot of times you're getting paid based on what the GM wants, not what the coordinator, position coach, head coach want.
If you're a free agent in the NFL and your agent is taking calls, ask him to block certain area codes on your phone. Just block anything from that area. Like, just go, you know what? We can't do this.
If you're going to get drafted, you did not want to play quarterback for the Bears or the Jets.
Ooh, mercy, have mercy. Bruh. Woo. What a day.
Anyways, Monday kicked it off the week. Thanks for everybody listening all through the last 2 weeks. We're back in effect. Also, the Captain Show, 2 more days out there. Lincoln Sports Foundation, 10 to 12. Give them a listen because they are supporting the Red Wolves in 7-on-7 here in Lincoln. Doing some big things out there. Jay Foreman, DP, Austin. We are old school. We are out.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive certified Piedmontese beef and assorted sausages